Hello everyone, just finding the video. Um, oh, here we go. Oh, found it. Okay. So hello. Tonight we're going to be using some new Art by Marlene products, which are pretty cool, I think. I'm just sending the link. Hello. Yeah. Oh goodness, I wish my spelling was better. There we go. Oh, hello Di. Hello Rosemary. Right, let's get started, shall we? So, the two things that we're going to be mainly using tonight are this lot of stencils, and then I think we're going to try and use some of the background pieces in this in the Golden Days collector's paper pad. We might even try using like so there was a little van and stuff. Oh, hello Chloe. Hello Pam. If anyone's got any techniques they want me to teach, let me know. Oh, hello Sandra. I think tonight we might try and use these stencils with some crackle paste, maybe, to get like a different type of effect. If that makes sense. We've done crackle paste before. I don't know. I can't remember how effective it was. But I know it was a little bit has a friend. However, I think we could do better. Oh, hello Sandra, hello Diane, and hello Auntie Robin. So, because we've got, I really like this one. This one here is pretty cool. It's like right up my alley. And then we've got this like sunshiny one that we could put going outwards with like a little color like bursting out of it. Sorry, I still have hay fever. Fun times here. And like all these like words that are really cool. It's in like typo text. Oh, hello Lorraine. So I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. And I think we should just choose maybe one of these because they're quite bright. I do like this one with that on the back of it. Maybe, yeah, let's, or do you reckon this one? Well, to me, this, oh, that looks cool. Okay. Decision making time. So we've got 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these. Okay. 8, 9. My gosh. And number 10. You like number 3 of the hearts? Yeah, the hearts are nice. Oh, hello, Marie. I know we had a good day. Mum stayed home with Amelia because she's got conjunctivitis, which is our official terminology in the rental house right now. We officially nicknamed the disease. Right, there we go. Number 3 it is. Right, so we're just going to put that one off to one side because I do want to save this. You might use some of the banners. Might. Don't know yet. Okay. Right, and then let's get some colour on the background here. So I think we're going to do getting the colour on the background a little bit more different than what we usually do. So we mainly come in and put like patterns on the background and be real, you know, I guess controlled would be the word I use. It's very conjunct. Yes, we know. Amelia has it, and she's like in a quarantine bubble. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Fantabulous.
Yep. Sorry. I just have to deal with my hay fever. I'm currently not taking Zyrtec because the doctor has me on a round of antibiotics to help me get my eczema under control. I do it once every year, and they normally do it during spring because it's just after winter, which works really well. Because winter is the worst time of year. And yeah, unfortunately, when I have hay fever, I can't take Zyrtec because fun times. Anyway, so like I was saying, normally we do like a really controlled layer of paint firstly, where we put, you know, patterns and all the rest of it. But tonight I think we're not going to go so controlled. Instead, we're going to try for something a little bit more out there. Or we could do neon. I'm just trying to find. We've got just a few paints here. Just a few. Still looking down at the paint color. Oh, that one. Oh, here we go. It's that one. Got wine. Closest color to red I own.
Can you share it to the...
Yeah. I have a lot of green, I just realised. A person that doesn't own a lot of green, I have a lot of green. Okay. There's no need to point out the fact that I don't use it often. I might use it some more then. We might be doing a green page yet, people. Might be. Highly unlikely though. My yellow is leaking. Pink. What colours are we thinking tonight, people? Right. I've got a few choices. Oh, hello, Debbie. Right.
Totally fine from
Just,
the alarm.
yeah, because that alarm's going to go off soon. Okay, so let's see. We've just got a few different choices. So maybe we could go forest because I think that's the colour that she's used in the background there. Just so that we can match it in with our, you know, collage paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in we're going to put on a bit of paint, and then we're going to get our squirter bottle. And where did that go? I think my squirter's been no, there it is. Thought it was reused for cat training. And then I'm going to squirt some water down. Okay, here we go. Grab our blending brush and it worked. So here we go again. Because it worked the first time. So we're going to wet the page this time around. Because if you wet your page, people reckon if you don't wet your page, you get more movement. Some people reckon if you wet your page, you get more movement. It really depends. I do suggest not doing this around white walls. But we're doing this so then it's more sporadic, I think. Like I said, because we do a lot of controlled stuff. So just going in and ta-da! Mom's going to be real impressed when I get this on her wooden floors. And then with the paint that we've got left on our blending brush, so you just come in hard and hit. And Right, we want that to dry now. So we're just going to grab a heat tool and dry that real quick. And then we're going to come in with our second colour. And we're going to do like a splatter type background. I'll try this to Lexi. Yeah, you probably want it. So what do we want our second colour to be? Because we're going to do this like as kind of like a splatter background. And then do our stuff on top. And in our splatter background, we can mix things like embossing powder and a few other bits and pieces. So here we go. It's mostly dry. So now what we could come in and do is we could probably add maybe, I was thinking we could go with a neon, hey? Or we could go with a lighter green, like Kermit. Here we go. So we might go with a lighter green. And then I'll just, here we go. So now we've got all of this. We're just wiping off some of that darker paint off of our blending brush. And we're going to come in. Your one is always good. Oh, okay, right here. Red. Oh, I don't own any red. What about orange? Oh, we could do orange actually. We'll do orange with some, and we'll do neon in the next layer. Maybe this one here. So yeah. Oh, and then we can add gold. Look at that. That's a nice paint palette. It's neon orange. Oh, hold up. Neon orange. You guys are all participating tonight. I do have a fluorine orange. It's quite similar. Let's see how this one goes. It's the Malt Fluoros I'm using. I don't know if we've got any more of them left. Just a heads up. So we're just going to come in and wet our page. How we want to put it. Put there. Okay, and then get some on the paintbrush. Didn't it work as well? Why? Green's still coming out of the paintbrush. Oh, there we go. Nearly.
Rosemary said neon green.
Neon orange, no.
Oh, orange.
Could you grab me another blending brush, buddy? It's in the pink drawers just there. Maybe it's because we already have a colour on our blending brush, but no way, that doesn't matter.
Which colour do you want?
Let's go, Paige. Pass, please. Right. New blending brush. Here we go. Let's try this out for size. Maybe neons work when there's no water underneath them. Just going to come in, rub that on our paintbrush. Also, by just doing it with one daub, it means we don't have to add so much to it. Oh, nearly. Close. Need a lot more force with the bloody neos. It's not too bad. Like, it doesn't have like the consistent vibrancy to it. You can, I'll lift it up so you can see. So it has a lot more faint shadows to it that come out. Like a really dark center, but lots of faint shadows that come out of them. So that's pretty cool. I could never do this in Brisbane because I lived in rentals. The benefits of not living in a rental. Right. Gonna chuck that in there in our water tub.
I like the mix of colours, Chloe said.
Oh, thank you. Now, what I think this splattering technique is better with the bigger blending brushes. Just a heads up, you do with the small ones, you don't get the nice big splats like this one here. So just a heads up. And if you want, I don't think these neons I think it's because the neons are a lot thicker than normal paint. It's why it doesn't get that nice splatter to it. So yeah, we're gonna add another normal color, I think, and then we might try the glitter. I just want to get some more of this white gone before we add glitter, because, you know, glitter is always one of those last layered things. So maybe if we come in with this Kermit, just to get like some shading going, you know, nice and lights and darks, get a bit of contrast between our colors. We're going to use this one more than likely. I'm just going to do some scraping. Do some scraping. Do some scraping. Because as we know, blending brushes just store that color, as you can see. Just using a piece of paper towel that I will use in my collage later. I'll stretch that out and dry it after class. Right, so here we go. So we're going to come in with the page a bit. Put down our Kermit. Kermit the Frog. Put some water on top of Kermit. Dunking in that, and then okay, do it. And another area. Actually, maybe not Kermit. Let's try. I know we've done one spotted Kermit, so we might need to add Kermit somewhere else. But let's try this green. It's the Dilution Glitter paint. As you can see, it's a lot thicker. Like, I'm talking a lot more thicker. So we might just need a bit more water. That looks so cool. And then we can grab some more of that and just come over here and just... Mate, I'm liking this. This Delusions paint looks amazing. Looks like a crime scene.
Love a good paint spot.
Oh, thank you. An evening to you too. Right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And then that last color looks like baby poo. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Oh well. We'll add some color over top of it. It'll be fine. We'll barely see it by the end of it. Guaranteed. Just to make sure though we're chugging on some olive. Or we could do some white spots, but we need another color first before we do a white spot. We do have a bit of green on there. Maybe we do add like a reddy type color like this wine. I don't know. I try and avoid this color. Or we could go one of our pinks. Well, we always go back on pink. Maybe we do try wine. Maybe I need to break out of red. I've changed a few nappies in my time. Oh, I bet, Lorraine, I bet. Well, it was not intended to look like baby poo, but I do like the color of it. This is the color of our grass up here. Isn't it not? This line? This is our grass color. That's what we associate that line with, is grass, not baby poo. But you know. Each to their own. We're just coming in and we're drying our splats. Just because I do think we should probably come in with a different color other than green. Or you could come in with a different green again. But I don't know. There are other colors in this delusional paint, which is really not delusional. Delusional paint. It's like there's a pink, and if my scribe puts a link in, that would be amazing.
What pink is this?
For the paint.
You gotta put the link in, Noah?
For the paint that we've been using, this one here, Delusion glitter paint. I'll give you the spelling there. Right. So yeah, these colors. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I don't know. They're not colors we normally use together. Maybe we should go for this wine just to mix it all up, hey?
You want the pink?
We'll just put a link into all the glitter paints. The delusional glitter paints, they're called, I think. Right, our page is getting very wet, so we are going to have to keep drying it between layers. Anyway, let's see. So we definitely want, I think we definitely want this color, don't we? No. It does need a bit more drying. Let's decide. So we've got, let me lay out a few, because we've got wine, and then we've also got, we do have just plain normal orange that we could add in, because we've got that neon. I reckon we do a spot of this gold, but like I said, at the very end. And then we've also got desert, which is kind of like a creamy color. Or we've got the neons didn't work very well, did they? Well, it's just because how thick the paint is. Maybe if we try let's see what other colors. Oh, sorry. I do have a yellow. We could also put maybe some Lindy's mists in there as well. We got some Lindy's mists. Actually, that's what we might come and do. Is before we come and do another splat layer to get like our collage patterns in, we might actually come in with some of our new stencils that we've got, like these, and come in and just spray down with some Lindy's. So we've got this one here, and I think we're gonna stick with maybe I don't know if that green's gonna, I've got this orange here, but it's empty. It's not gonna help, is it? No, I've got this blue that we can use. What color, spray color we're thinking? I think go for the wine. Okay, so we'll go for the wine for the next splatter, and then maybe if we go, or we'll go with this nice green for our sprayed words. It might mix a bit with our green layers already, but it's going to give us just a bit of patterning, and I probably held that too far away, which is okay. And then we're going to come in and just stencil that down over there. And then And just, I'll lift that up to show you. So because we've done it in the green, it's mixed really well with the spots we've already got down there. And then when we do the wine over top, you'll be able to see bits and pieces of it, but it's going to be like it's intermingled. 1 minute, sorry. Hay fever. Oh, I can't wait for it to be over. Sorry, it's going to be like it's intermingled. And like, as you can see, this is a pretty effortless technique. Like, I'm telling you, like, there is not much to do here. You just put some water down, and once it gets a little bit too wet, grab the heat tool and dry it. It's fun. Like, I don't think we've picked up a paintbrush yet, which is amazing. You can do this on the back of your pages and stuff like that as well. So yeah, so what we're going to come and do is, it's like 101 splattering. Oh my gosh, I came up with a name for this YouTube one. Okay, right, anyway. Oh, also, if your Facebook is playing up, because I know a few of you are having difficulty with Facebook, like always, we are on YouTube as well. So just a heads up, you can switch over to YouTube. Oh my gosh, my nose is back again, and I've run out of tissues. Noah! Can you just bring the box? Oh, thank you, my handy toilet roll. Oh my gosh. It's like an ever-going pounder. Sorry, you do not want to hear my commentary about my nose. Here we go. So we're just going to come in. I'm just getting a bit rid of some of that orange. And then down there and just... Oh, we might have left that a bit too long. I think that's the problem. I might come over here and try it. Where's our wine color gone? I think we might have left it just a little bit too long. That's the problem. It's okay though. We will strive to do better. It must have dried just a little bit on the middle because, like, we are experiencing extreme humidity here at the moment. So, you know, fun times. Woo! Okay, and there we go. I think I got that on Dad's desk. Dad's desk is like behind me, so we'll be fine. And then maybe we come over here and our page is tearing out. Yeah. Do you want a bit more of that one there? Looks so good. Oh, there we go. Nice splatter in the middle. That was just to connect the two pages, so you know we've got a nice breezeway through. And that's just to make that more like a splatter at the top, which is nice. And then, I think we might come and dry that real quick. Just in between our layers. And then maybe, oh, thank you, Marie. Maybe if we add... So we are getting some really nice contrast here. We could come in with our green paint pen and just do some bits and pieces with it. We just need the page to be mostly dry. I reckon black. Oh goodness, we could. Or actually, we could come in with some black alcohol in it. Is an option. I do like the word stencil that we used in the background, the new Art by Marlene word stencil. It looks nice. Word's nicely spaced as well. Okay. We're nearly finished drying, I promise. You could do some black outlines, actually. Okay, let's hold up. That's going to take a bit more drying. Okay. So, for our black outlines, what we're going to come in and do is the page. No, the page is all good. Okay, let's see. How's my pen looking? Oh, it's working. Right, so we're going to come in with our outliner. That outliner. It's just a not marked one, and I'm going to lift this up so they can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to come in and do some like fill in the gaps work here. So you just got to be careful when using your outliners, your pen outliners, well, realistically any pen on a page that's a bit wet with paint. But if you get paint on the tip like I just did, you've got to go and rub it off on a piece of cloth. Heads up, you will get pen ink on that cloth, so don't do it on like anything really important, like an heirloom or something. Because no matter how much your grandmother says, oh, it's there to be used, it's not there to be used with paint. Yes, I am speaking from experience there. So then I come up and do like the same type of thing. Up here. Oh, thank you. And then like we can come in and do the outlines and kind of follow where the spot went. Just basically and Doesn't also help that my pen is running out of ink. Let's see if I can find the other pens. Found this one. I haven't been able to find it since I moved. I have used this a fair amount. Let's come in. I'm looking for this pen. Just found it by chance. God, whenever you're looking for something, you can't find it. Okay, and then and then the next thing I need. I was really looking for this one here. There we go. So we don't need too much of these. We just need enough to really add some detail in. And what I think we might come in and do is add some maybe yellow splats in. Yeah, I think some yellow splats.
What am I making?
We're making a splatter border.
Splatter gold.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be better than the one where it was raining sharks.
Nothing wrong with Sharknado. They've even made Sharknado 2 and 3, so if you make sequels, it has to be a good movie. Just because a tornado went through, there's a perfectly good helicopter sitting there after it. That really happens, you know.
I hate to tell you this, Dad. But I feel like
I love Shark.
no. It may be aimed at your type.
Oh! Now we're being stereotyped. Here we go.
But I think that 50% of the world can agree with me at least. But Sharknado.
It's a great movie.
It's very limited to its optimal audience. And then, so 50% can agree with me. And then 30% haven't watched it.
Well, now they're gonna.
I mean, you got 20% on your side.
You know, outlaw motorcyclists call themselves 1%ers, so I guess I could be 20% of Sharknado.
That was a shocking movie, says Chloe. It was. Honestly.
What? It was sharking, not shocking.
There were so many plot points where you're like,
Haven't you ever seen sharks fall over tornadoes?
no, to tell you the truth, it's not a common weather pattern yet.
Oh, I love Sharknado. She raised it.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to add some yellow. So we're just going to come in. I don't know if I've got much of this yellow left. Oh, there we go. Right. I was worried then. I was like, have I used all of my cheesy yellow already? I do teach with it a lot. Right, and we're just going to clean the burgundy off of our, not the burgundy, the wine. Not actual wine. The wine as in wine paint. That would be some heavy rain. It would be. Oh, it would be bad rain. Okay, so now we're ready to go. What? And then, because we still got some of the wine color on our blending brush, it does mix it a little bit better. And then we're going to come in over here. That's better. There we go. Now we've got that done. I think the yellow helped. And now what I think we're going to come in with is our gold glitter paint. I want to see if this splatters. I don't know if it will, but I want to see if it does. If it doesn't, you can blame it entirely on me. It does splatter. It's a splatter of glitter. Okay, we can get behind this now. We can definitely get behind this. There we go. You wait until I lift it up to show you the shiny bits. Glitter paint, best invention.
Marie says, looking very beautiful. The yellow really makes a big difference.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay. So you can see the glitter. The glitter. Ta-da! So, right. We're going to come in and dry this. And then I think we might be nearly done. But we do need a few things. Right. There we go. So, what we're going to come in with is our gesso. just going to get some of it on the lid. Let's open it. Yeah. And then where's our palette knife? There it is. Right. Here we go. And where is this bad boy? So we're just going to come in and sit our stencil down in a relatively dry area, which I'm just trying to find. I think here might do the trick. Okay. And we're going to grab our, what's our straight edge paintbrush? Here it is. So with our straight edge paintbrush and a bit of water on it, not too much. We want this to be mainly a dry brush technique. Come in. And I'm just flicking on and there we have it, folks. Looks really cool, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to come and do that over here as well. So we don't have too much on our paintbrush. Just coming in. Adding in a few bits and pieces. It's quite faint because we are doing it this way, but that's what we want. We don't want it to be like really out there, because then we've got to go to the trouble of trying to blend the edges in. Just, you know, that could take up to half an hour if we don't do it right the first time. So we just want it to sit there nicely. What we're going to come and do is with our other paintbrush, we're going to add some water to it. And just outline some of our splats just to make it stand out just a little bit more. There we go. So that's that one. We're just using our finger to blend it out. So we're making the lights lighter and the darks darker. Well, we're doing the lights light a bit first. And then we'll come in and do the darks. This is just a bit of a trick to get your page to have some more, like a focal point. So I've decided that this green swirl would be like the main focal point that I reckon. So I'm just coming in and I'm making it lighter all around it. Kind of separates it from the layers underneath and on top of it. Go and kind of come in and add the white here. I'm just going to come in and reaffirm some of the patterns from the stencil. Like, I was going to use the paper. However, I don't really think it needs the paper. I don't know where it would put it. No? Often I skip this step with the lights and darks in classes. Just because it is a long process. But it is an important one. It does make your pages stand out just that bit more. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I don't think, yeah, we're not going to add the paper. Okay, and then this one up here, and this one here. That one there. Go, and then we go down. We're just doing a few white dots. I think that might be us nearly done. I just want to add a little bit of forest paint in one of our areas. Oh, somebody's coming back on there. I'm just going to come in and add the forest just along here. Okay. And then where's that forest gone? So I'm just coming in and making some areas a bit darker. So I really want it to be like the hero. This cream paint. And then there we are. I think we're done. So that there is tonight's page. Splatter gloss. We did a splatter background and we mixed in our stenciling that was Lindy Mists. It's mostly like a flat page, so as you can see. But by adding that widen at the very end and being very meticulous about where we add it and restricting ourselves to only a few spots, we've created a vocal point in certain areas, which means that it looks really nice and it doesn't just look like a color swirl. It has dimension to it now, which is what we wanted. It's why we went in and we added those little small details and that hint of darker green back in at the very end, because it makes it have the layers and makes it more easier to see the layers, which is what we wanted. So thank you all for coming. Just a reminder that tomorrow night we're doing our Friday Night Live at 6:30 p.m. Queensland time on the main Facebook page. I will be teaching that one. We're doing some mixed media with some of the new art by Marlene. I don't know what we're doing exactly. I think we're making a scrapbook page with it. It will probably be a single, not gonna lie. Might do a double, I don't know. We'll figure that one out. Anyway, and then I feel like there was another notice that I had to say. I can't really remember. There's like a whole bunch of things I'm supposed to. I really need a sticky note with the things I'm supposed to say. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Have a great night, and I shall see you all tomorrow again. Bye.